While all college athletes must be committed to their studies, not everyone gets to present their research results to Congress, as one Elon athlete did.
Your research and your accuracy, precision, everything's kind of professionalism is all on the line.
A 10% acceptance rate. These were the odds facing Drew Gardner, a senior midfielder for Elon's men's soccer team. Gardner applied to present his findings about concussions at a conference held in Washington, D.C. this past spring called Posters on the Hill, and he was accepted.
I'm an exercise science major, and pretty much I heard about the SURE program, Summer Undergraduate Research Experience, and I heard you get to stay around Elon, you get to do research, work one-on-one with a faculty mentor, so that's what kind of prompted me to get involved in research.
Gardner worked closely with Dr. Eric Hall, a professor of exercise science, to decide what he wanted to do his study about.
The official title is The Influence of Concussion on Cognitive Function in Student Athletes. And pretty much what that means is we're looking at how the brain functions after a concussion.
I figured it was a great topic for him because him being a student athlete, he could relate to that. And also after talking with him, he told me he had a couple concussions, and he was really curious as far as what that impact might be for him and for others who are in sports.
The goal of Posters on the Hill was for the students to invite their local congressman to observe the research. Gardner contacted Richard Burr and Howard Coble.
And unfortunately, they were all busy, but they sent representatives, so we had some faculty in there, and it was very cool to be able to talk to them and see kind of how politics influences research.
For his study, Gardner focused on concussions in football, men's soccer, and women's soccer players because those are the sports where concussions are most prevalent. Dr. Hall helped to obtain the statistics needed.
Dr. Hall serves as a moderator between athletics and academics, so he has a very influential role in this project. And he talked to the physician, he talked to the athletic training staff, kind of got everyone on the same page. And from there, it fell on my shoulders, and then a guy who's joined me, Mark Sunman, and we've taken on the responsibility of getting the student athletes in. So obviously it works well. I'm on the soccer team. I can just go up to my buddies and say, can you come into my study? And we go from there.
Stay with them, stay with them.
We have some preliminary results, and they're suggesting that there are some verbal memories in some cases, and then also some visual memory issues.
But Gardner says that those results will not affect the way that he attacks the ball.
When you're in the game, you're kind of focused and you're intense, and it's kind of one thing on your mind, and it's to win the ball or to go into the tackle and not really think about anything else. So I try to put everything else behind and out of my mind.
Gardner also presented his findings to the meeting of the American College of Sports Medicine in Denver after being accepted to the very competitive conference. He has big plans for his future in the field of medicine.
Planning to apply for medical schools, not this term, but the next term. And I can continue my research. I'll have a gap year, so I can either continue my research or find work somewhere, maybe as an ENT, maybe elsewhere, and really go from there.